Bienvenido from the beautiful, beautiful Medellin, where I am so blessed to live. Today we're going to be talking all about fall and hair systems, the things that you guys need to be aware of. I have a list of things. It's going to be a rapid fire video, so buckle up, grab a drink, grab some popcorn, and let's get going. So, with fall, right, there's some certain things that we need to take care of. There's a climate shift going on. Fall weather is drier, it's windier, it's colder, and this can affect your hair system and your scalp. So, with this right here, we know that less humidity means that your hair system can actually lose moisture faster, making it feel coarser and frizzier. Now, that is never a good thing, because one of the things that people hate is when you get a new system, oh, it feels so ever so silky smooth, but then guess what happens after a little bit of time? Oh man, it's gone. It's now coarse. It doesn't feel real, all this kind of stuff. So we want to prevent that as much as possible during this time period. Next, for adhesive wears, right, these cooler temperatures, they can also change how your bond behaves. Oils in your scalp react differently. You're in a place and sudden temperature changes happen. You might actually notice some shorter bonding times, so we'll talk about that. So we'll go through some of those pro tips for you guys. So the big problems, once again, dryness, right? This is actually going to steal moisture from your hair. The next is some frizziness and coarseness. Hair fibers, they absorb less moisture. Bond issues, your skin, oils, and sweat might actually change with the temperature. Color fading, because the UV exposure still exists, that's a real thing. And the fall sunlight is deceivingly strong, right? Because you don't actually feel the heat, you don't feel the power of the sun, especially if you're in higher altitudes. And next, scalp flakiness, right? This is about protecting the skin. Lower humidity equals a drier scalp, equals irritation under the system. So how do we ultimately mitigate all of this hoopla? How do we get through it? So first, hydration is the key. You're going to want to use a leave-in conditioner and an oil-based product as much as possible, right? So even if you're conditioning like every day, every other day, that's good. But also make sure that you are using products that add oil to your hair. Argan oil is good, coconut oil is good, even baby oil is good. You don't want to be using alcohol-based products, hairspray, all of that kind of stuff. So that is the first thing. Really focus on the hydration of your hair. Now the next thing, right, we want to clean your hair, but you don't want to overstrip it. So as always, I don't recommend that you shampoo your hair often. Honestly, I think once a week is plenty. Honestly, once a week is plenty. You might even go 2 weeks. Focus more on using gentle cleansers, even brushing some stuff out of your hair if there's like some gunk or whatever. But really, really focus on using conditioner. Right? You can use that basically every day, 2 to 3 times a week is good. Next, protecting from static, from frizz, from all of that kind of stuff, right? This is something that you want to be doing all the time, but it's important in this time because it is drier. If you're wearing hats and hoodies, if you're sleeping on a linen pillowcase, things like that, switch it to silk. Try to reduce that frizz. Try to reduce that static. Next, bond and scalp care. You need to exfoliate your scalp before rebonding to remove that dead skin. If you're noticing shorter hold times, you want to get a scalp protector. This can create a barrier between your skin, the oil that's in your skin, and the adhesive. So as always, scalp protector is a good idea, but also make sure that you're exfoliating gently your scalp. You don't want to be exfoliating it like crazy and causing a bunch of irritation though. So gently. Next, color and sun protection. This is what it comes down to, right? You want to preserve the color that's inside of your hair system. If you don't actually do that, your hair system is not going to last a long time. You have to dye it. Dyeing it itself is a solution, but it also dries out the hair more. So with that, use a UV protectant spray. Use a UV protectant spray. Don't just rely on coloring it back. Try to be preemptive with this solution here. Now, here's the thing. Right, if you do need a new hair system during this time period, LaVivid, they're doing 20% off all hair systems, so that's a really great thing. It's a good time to try a new look for fall. Actually, you could even, go gray and try like a gray vampire look for Halloween or something like that. But either way, any system, 20% off at LaVivid, which is great. So you can just use the link in the description to grab the deal before it ends. But either way, let's kind of get back to it, right? Taking care of your hair system during this time is really, really simple if you know what's happening to it. So you just need to make a few adjustments, right? You need to focus on that hydration, reducing the frizz and static. Those are really important. UV protection. If you do those things, you're going to be in a really, really good spot. And if you need one of those hair systems for 25% off, you know where to find them. All right? Look down in the description. Talk to you soon.